you blocking them was the best decision you've made. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you blocking them was the best decision you've made. Now, listen, y'all. I used to be one of those ones who say, don't block people. You're giving them too much energy, right? But as I grow and as I've grown, I realized that no, it's perfectly okay to block people. Whether that's blocking them from your text, your phone calls, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, yada, yada, yada. I don't care what you're blocking people on. Even blocking them from your life, right? Making it to where they can't access you. Making it to where you're not going to be able to run into them. They won't run into you. However you block a person, whether that's spiritually, emotionally, mentally, however you block that person, it is perfectly fine. You know why, y'all? And by the way, drop in the comments and say I blocked you for a reason. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say I blocked you for a reason. The reason why blocking them was the best decision is because it helps you. It frees you. It loves you. It allows you to stop worrying about what they are doing. Okay? You can't possibly love yourself if you just want to sit here and go through this detriment. If you want to sit here and go through, me and Tommy used to eat ice cream. Oh, man, me and Keisha used to go to McDonald's. There's a McDonald's commercial, man. What I'm saying is, y'all, is that sometimes you cannot look at what you've been through with a person until you are fully healed. I seen this couple who had been, married for a long time, but they said that you're not truly over a person until you can look at them butt, booty, ball naked, all right, and not feel any erection, any arousal, any feeling, anything. And that is the same thing here, family. If you're not over a person, if you're not able to see them with another person moving on, if you're not able to see them living life without you, that's a big one, y'all. That's a huge one. I was watching Twilight last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, and the girl who was in love with that vampire, she started crying when he wasn't able to, come back around. He had to leave because some people was watching him, and stuff like that. It was becoming a detriment for the family, so he had to leave for a while. But the girl who was in love with him, she would find herself go through withdrawals, waking up in the middle of the night crying, But what I'm saying is, y'all, some people can't take it. Some people can't take it because a person have that effect on them that heavily, all right? And that is not always a person. Sometimes that's a job. Sometimes that's an environment. For some people, that's the streets. That's the strip club, right? Whatever that is for you. But blocking them was the best decision you've made. Understand that, y'all. But we're going to go ahead and get directly into this video, all right? As y'all know I'm notorious for giving a long intro, but we ain't going to do it like that, y'all. I already gave y'all a long intro on the other one. But second video of today, y'all. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all. Leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Number one, y'all, it's going to be this right here. The reason why blocking them was the best decision is because it motivates you not to go back. It motivates you not to go back. There was a wise man who quoted a wise quote and said, if you hang around the barbershop, eventually you will get a haircut. The Bible also says that bad associations spoil useful habits. What I'm saying, y'all, is that whenever you are associated, still connected to, and you're able to watch on a big screen what this toxic and detriment of a person is doing, it's going to motivate you to want to go back. So when you block them, when you stop seeing what they're doing, when you stop seeing them traveling on a boat like they just haven't broke your heart, when you see them with another person, when you see them making statuses, and when you see them engaging in certain things or associating with certain people, you're not sitting around looking like, what am I going to do? Should I go back to them? Should I submit? Should I run back? Should I stop believing in what I knew what was wrong that they were doing to me? Should I give up on what God told me to do? Should I give up? Just period. I need them. Should I break? No. All those things is going to only find you back in the same situation. So when you block a person, y'all, it's actually very good because it's going to motivate you not to go back. All right, somebody drop that down below in the comments. Don't go back. Whether that's your hometown, you got to block it or block people from your hometown. Don't go back. Don't return back. All right. Whenever you feel that you got to go back there because you're missing something, or whenever you feel that you got to get this person back because it's something that they gave you, whenever you start feeling like you are less than because this thing that has left your life is more important or is going to fulfill you, you will find yourself in a worse situation than before you left it. So blocking them or blocking that person or it, whatever it was, y'all, was the best decision because it's going to motivate you not to go back. You cannot be a cigarette smoker, hanging around cigarette smokers, or even watching cigarette smokers smoke. It's going to motivate you to want to go back. Hey, man, let me get a little puff, man. Hey, man, pass me the Newport, man. Let me get that red Camel. All right. The point is, y'all, I may be saying it wrong too, right? I know it's a cigarette box called Camel something, okay? The cigarette smokers can correct me down below in the comments, but the point still remains, y'all, it motivates you not to go back because you're not going to be looking at every single thing they're doing or looking at the temptation, the peer pressure, or things that's going to motivate you to want to engage back into toxicity or the very thing that you ran away from. All right. Number 2, it's going to be this right here, y'all. It's buying you peace. Yeah. It's buying you peace. You know, y'all, how many times have you went back to a person, place, or thing, job, right? And you felt the chaos immediately. Okay, I tell y'all, for me, I know I was in need of a job, and so I told y'all what was easy for me to always get. Although I was educated, what was easy for me to get was a warehouse job. Everybody know you don't gotta take no drug test, you don't gotta take no alcohol test, you don't gotta take no anything. They don't care about the resume. Listen, hey man, can you lift up over 40 pounds? Can you stack these boxes cornerstone? Are you willing to come to work every day? All right, got you. Bet, we got a job for you. Simple, right? And so it was easy for me to get a warehouse job, but I would justify and reason with myself as to why I'm going to get this job and how long I'm going to do it, and you know the reason why I got to do this, and it ain't really that, but really I knew that was something in me that was saying, take the safe route, right? However, every time I went back, I always felt that instant and immediate chaos. Every time I went back to a relationship, I felt that immediate chaos. What I'm telling you is when you block that person, place, thing, or whatever it is, that substance, it's buying you peace. The more you see it, the more it's going to call your name. Right? The more you hear it, the more it's going to call your name. The more you see that particular thing moving and grooving, you're going to want to get in the move and start grooving with it. So understand something, y'all, is really buying you peace. Somebody drop in the comments and say peace is everything. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say peace is everything, because this sincerely is, all right? Number 3 is going to be this right here, y'all. You are setting clear boundaries, okay? You are setting clear boundaries, right? Let's just talk about the boundaries that you're setting. Number 1, you're setting boundaries with yourself. Yeah. You are setting boundaries with yourself, which means you are saying no matter how good they look, no matter how great the job is paying, no matter what or how close the family member is, no matter how great the place is, I am going to set this boundary because I'm setting standards for myself. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I set the standard. No matter what it is, I'm going to set the standard for myself. That's when you're setting clear boundaries, when you block it out. It's a boundary. You can't come in here, not at this particular time, not on this particular day. This is a boundary, right? And then you're also setting boundaries for them because, when you don't block a person, they tend not to take it serious. I'm just going to be honest, y'all. Sometimes when you don't block a person out, they tend not to take it serious. They still watching me. They still pay attention to me. They all on my stories, especially in these days, right? Especially in these days. But still, when people don't see you blocking them out, they still feel like they have a chance, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say you have no chance. Yeah, again, in these days, y'all, in this day and age, a lot of times when you don't block a person, you're not setting that clear standard or setting that clear boundary to where they still feel like they can play with you, reach out to you, tug at your heart, pull on your strings, whatever the case is. They still feel like they can do it and they just can't. That's why you got to set that clear boundary. Like, oh, hold on. When I see this person in person, or if I ever hear back from them, I'm going to come correct. Yeah, I know you will because I set that boundary. And you're going to not want to cross it again. Yeah. Number 4 is going to be this right here, y'all. It frees up mental space. It frees up mental space. For those who is going through this or y'all are experiencing this, don't feel bad. Take a look, right? With your eyes closed, and take a look at your brain. Take a look at your thoughts. Take a look at what you're feeling. Take a look, okay? And you will realize that, man, I got a true I have true mental freedom, rather. I have true mental freedom. I got space. I freed up that feeling of like I was walking on eggshells. I freed up that feeling of me feeling like I messed over a good person when in actuality it was the opposite. I freed up that space of regret and doubt. I freed up that space of feeling like I did something wrong. You got to free up that mental space because you need all your energy. When I say energy, I'm talking about mental energy, emotional energy, your spiritual energy, and you need your physical energy, of course. And on top of that, your financial energy is a great help as well. You need all your energy to reach and set your goals. You need all your energy to get to the next level. You need all your energy to get over that breakup in marriage or even the breakup of a friendship. A lot of people don't talk about that neither, right? Breaking up with a friend is almost, if not more difficult than breaking up with a spouse because that friend hit a little different. Although y'all are not sexually intertwined, okay? At least most of us, y'all, okay? I understand we got the other side out here who will do anything and everything, but what I'm saying, y'all, is that with your friend, typically you're not sexually intertwined and intimate with them. Y'all got a different relationship. It's a friendship. This person went to war with you. This person, stood the test of times with you. You was able to trust them. They met your family. You met their family. Y'all done rolled out. Y'all went to vacation, hopped on flights together. All right? Y'all had deep, intimate conversations that you probably not even ever had with your spouse. So it's deep, y'all, when you're talking about breaking up with a friend. Yeah. But once you get past that and y'all say, hey, we got to go our separate ways, it frees up that mental space when you block them. And maybe, just maybe, once you heal and get over it, maybe you can, unblock them, right? Resend a friend request or whatever the case is. But what I'm saying is, y'all, free that mental space because you need all of it to do what you need to do in life. Number 5, y'all, it's going to be this right here. It creates a sense of closure. It creates a sense of closure. This is something that I had to struggle with, right? This is something that I struggle with. I would want a person to give me closure. I would want a person to give me closure, y'all. Yep, I can admit and say that. And I realized that, bro, When people don't want to feel like they are the bad guy, when people don't want to feel like they ain't do nothing wrong, when people don't want to have that conversation, they rather run from you or run from it, they're not going to give you closure, meaning they're not going to apologize. So what do we have to do, Reno? You got to create your own sense of closure. And for some people, that looks like blocking them. That's the best decision. Release that. The reason why I block people, y'all, is because it's like I'm releasing them. Somebody drop in the comments and say, release that spirit. For me, it's like I am releasing a spirit. It's like I am releasing a stronghold. It's like I'm releasing something. You know, it's almost like taking off a ring, a promise ring or a marriage ring. And once it's really, really over, you throwing it in the ocean or throwing it in the pond, right? You don't want any stronghold on you. Release it. That's my process when I use the spirit of release, or when I'm releasing the spirit from me, y'all. I have to block it. I have to take everything that was connected to me and I have to get rid of it. I don't want no stronghold on me. But the point is, y'all, is that it creates a sense of closure. Like, hey, it didn't work out, but at least I have a closure or a chapter of closure for me. You got to do something for you. If you keep them on your page, if you keep them open and available, if you keep assets open to yourself, you would never really be able to heal, and you would never really be able to get over it, because in the back of your mind, they're going to hit me up one day. But here's the thing. What if they never hit you up? What if they never reach out and say, I'm sorry? What if they never give you the closure? Now you have an open book. And no other character can come in because you have never turned the page. That's why blocking people can be the best decision. The best decision. I'm being honest, y'all. So it creates a sense of closure. But with that being said, y'all, I'll do a recap and then we'll conclude this video. But understand this, y'all. You blocking them was the best decision. Number one, it motivates you not to go back. Number two, buying you peace. It is buying you peace, y'all. Number three, setting clear boundaries. Number four, frees up mental space. And number five, y'all, it creates a sense of closure. With that being said, y'all already know how we do. Make sure you go over to the Rich Mentality Academy. All right, join the membership. Go meet your tribe. Y'all can be sure to get you a Yes Sir t-shirt. Be sure to also not only book a one-on-one session with your boy, but get any one of my books, y'all. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.